A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. Hey, that helps. Hello, friends. Welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
And this is our special Valentine's Day episode of Tori Talks TV. And it happens to be episode 20 of our show about shows. Yay! Happy Valentine's Day, Dr. S.
Happy Valentine's Day, Tori.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
That was cute. That's kind of gross too. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Move on.
Let's begin this very loving episode with our segment called TV Tidbits. Okay, Dr. S, how about you go first today?
I get to go first?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my TV tidbit is on Valentine's Day, Netflix is dropping its very first dating show. It's called Dating Around. So it's a reality dating show, not a contest, just a show.
Okay.
And so the way it's going to work is each episode will feature one person going on 5 first dates.
No way.
Yeah, so I saw the trailer. It looks pretty cool because the cast is pretty diverse. So you have people like older people, different races, sexualities, and
cool.
It's 5 of their first dates. So some of them are going to be like super awkward.
Oh.
Yeah, so I thought it would be a great thing to watch on Valentine's Day if you're not really into the whole like commercialization of Valentine's Day. Just watch people go on awkward dates.
Oh my gosh, it's like something for everyone.
And you'll
too.
be happy that you're not on one.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
We will not pity.
So I think that'll be something fun.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah.
Netflix is just like evolving and getting better and better.
With
Yeah.
that $2 that we're paying extra.
Well, yeah.
It's worth it.
Make it worth it. Exactly. Very cool. All right. Well, my TV tidbit is about one of the commercials that happened during the Super Bowl. Dr. S, let's not talk about the Super Bowl because it was very boring, but the commercials really saved it and kept it lively. So one of the commercials was about one of the shows that we review, Handmaid's Tale, Season 3.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It started off kind of like, I didn't really know what to expect or where it was going because it wasn't like her talking. It was just like this narrator talking about little girls and what they dream of or whatever. And then all of a sudden you see this picture, which, I mean, as you can see is like some kind of like Washington monument that has been changed to a cross. Right? Isn't that not what it looks like? Okay. Anyway, and it just, it's scary. And then you hear Offred declare, "Wake up, America. Morning's over." Right. So then, like, it looks like they're going to have some kind of revolt. Is that real? Is that really going to happen? I don't know. But I will tell you that Hulu's official description of the upcoming season has the theme, "Blessed be the fight."
Ooh.
Which is like a play on Gilead's prayer, "Blessed be the fruit."
I've like goosebumps this whole time.
Well, you watch it and it's like, you're engrossed and you can't, I mean, then this happens and that just makes the whole commercial. So, lots of actually TV-related commercials during the Super Bowl. There was a Game of Thrones one.
That was pretty funny.
I know, who knew Bud Light
I know.
was a fan of Game of Thrones. Yeah. Everybody's a fan of Game of Thrones, really. That was really cool and very unexpected, but awesome. So yeah, that's my TV tidbit.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so let's move on to one of the most fun segments that we have, right? Yes. It's Humor Me, which is super exciting because you all get to humor us for 60 seconds each. So, you know what? You take a little breather. Okay. I'm going to go first today, if you don't mind. So let's get 60 seconds on the clock. Wish we had like the Jeopardy song. Is that 60 seconds? Yeah. Oh, you know what? That might make it worse. All right, I'm ready to go. Oh, excuse me. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, so this is about the Masked Singer. So I still firmly believe that the peacock is Donny Osmond, and his sister Marie Osmond may have given it away when she was on a TV morning show, and she was like, "I told him not to give away such easy clues." Oh wait, what? I know. So anyway, shame on you. Then the bee is Gladys Knight. Duh. Let's just move on. So the raven was actually revealed, and it turns out it was Ricky Lake, which was mine and Robin Thicke's guess. So judges are getting better. I just want to point out that I'm 6 for 6 now. Wow. Okay, now I have to tell you, the executive producers did say something about how no panelist ever guessed who the winner was because, the winner was already revealed. This has already been taped. Yes. So, but they said that the panelists never guessed the whole time through. So my prediction is that the winner is the monster, who I think is T-Pain. Look how cute he is. So he's like everybody's favorite, but no one has ever actually uttered the name T-Pain. So I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I declare it that the monster T-Pain is the winner of The Masked Singer. season 1. Woo!
Wow.
How exciting.
Good.
Thank you. I love the show.
T-Pain.
Nobody said
Only
T-Pain.
you said T-Pain.
That's right. I mean,
Oh
and
my
the other
gosh.
fans that comment, but still,
Right. But
I'm
not
right
the
on board
show.
with it. Yeah,
Oh.
such an exciting show. Okay, how about you? Are you ready now?
I think so.
Take a
Ready
deep
as
breath.
I'll ever be.
Take a deep breath. Ready, set, go.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Riverdale, and I'm going to focus on the relationships in honor of Valentine's Day.
Good.
So, news break. Archie and Josie have gotten together, which a lot of fans have been wanting, so that's exciting. Betty and Jughead the same. Veronica and Reggie are hanging out, so they might hook up again. I don't know for sure. But what I want to focus on, though, is that we got to see some gay couples in this episode. One of the great things about Riverdale is that we do have gay couples, and we got some screen time with them this week. So Kevin and Moose are still a secret. Moose is not out. Kevin is really not happy with that. He understands that Moose needs to respect his own timeline, but he doesn't want to be with that anymore because he wants to be open. And then Cheryl Blossom, who's been with Tony, aka T. Yes.
I like that name.
Cheryl actually outs Moose, and nobody's happy about that because it's just not right for somebody to out another person. So I love that they had that little dialogue going about like whose story, whose right it is to out somebody and, you know, coming out on their own timeline. So I thought, good job.
Oh, you did. Good. Hey, did you get everything in?
I like kind of.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Relationship,
Yeah.
love themed. I like that. I like
Yes.
where you were going with that.
There
Not
you
on
go.
Valentine's Day. That's cool. That show gets better and better.
Yes.
I only know about it, and I only, know what's going on because of you and these humor memes. So thank you for that. Okay, let's go to our next segment, which is called Worth a Watch.
Okay.
And let's have you go first.
Okay.
I'm so excited. What do you have to
Let me-
recommend? What do you think that is worth watching? What should we be
Okay.
watching?
So I started watching really quickly, almost done.
Oh.
Sex Education, another Netflix original.
Heard of it. Yeah.
It's so fun. So
Is
it came out January 16th. It stars Asa Butterfield and Gillian Anderson from The X-Files.
No
Yes.
way.
Otis, he's Asa Butterfield. He's a high school student who lives with his divorced mom, Jean, played by Gillian Anderson. And Jean is a sex therapist.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
so Otis has lived in a house where like sex is talked about all the time. So, it's pretty like normalized.
Mm.
And so somehow, it's a really ridiculous premise, but he winds up starting a sex clinic at school where he helps his fellow high school classmates like work out sexual issues. He's kind of like a therapist, but at
That's
school, and
cool.
he makes money.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
he's
so-
brilliant.
Yeah, so he partners with this like bad girl Maeve, and he kind of has a crush on her too. But the issues that they deal with are what really make this compelling, because it kind of reminds me of like National Lampoon's Animal House from back in the day, like grossed out. Like, I mean, there's nudity in this. It's raunchy. If you're a little shy or prudish, you might be a little nervous about. You might
Count
get
me
hot.
out.
You might get hot as you watch it.
All right.
But they also tackle some serious issues like sex is, there's joy, but there's also pain, emotional,
yeah.
physical. They talk about things like masturbation, abortion. It humanizes people both who have abortions and pro-life activists. There's a really funny and heartwarming exchange between like pro-life activists and people going into an abortion clinic, which I thought was like really shocking, but also really like different. I never saw anything on TV like that before.
They went there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's sexting, bullying, homophobia, and hate crimes, and drug use, and I haven't even finished it yet.
You're kidding.
It's really good.
How many seasons have there been?
There's only been one, but it's already been renewed for a second because it's been so popular. And I'm trying to figure out like who is the target audience of this. Like,
okay.
I think it actually would be a great thing for high school kids to watch because it's not really glorifying sex. It's talking about all different facets of it. Definitely parents, you gotta watch this
Okay.
because,
Does it scare? Do you think it would scare parents a little bit to know what their kids are up to?
I think parents need that.
Maybe they need it.
You need to know it because this is happening in schools. This is a very humorous take on it, but
Okay.
also very serious. The tone is just really different than anything I've ever seen before.
Nice and original.
And I
like
like seeing
original.
Gillian Anderson again.
That's so cool. Where's she been?
She's been acting, but she's also a huge activist. Like she has all these
Oh.
causes that she's really active in. So
She's been busy.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's cool.
Sex Education,
Sex
on
Education
Netflix.
On Netflix.
Netflix is getting a lot of
Mhm.
love. Love.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Thank you for the recommendation.
You're welcome.
Well, my recommendation, my worth a watch, is called Love,
Oh.
and it's also on Netflix.
Oh,
Gosh, isn't that special?
Oh.
Yeah, so this show, Love, have you heard of it?
I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, I just was like flipping through and I was like, what's this? Oh, Valentine's Day is coming up. What? Perfect. So it stars Gillian Jacobs and Paul Rust. Who? Yeah, I don't know. I remember she was in a Diet Coke commercial.
Oh.
Him, never seen him before in my life. But you know what? It's kind of refreshing to see some like new, fresh faces. So very cool. One of the executive producers is Judd Apatow, which made movies like 40-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up. So he's really funny. So basically, it's like this bold comedy about like polar opposites. You have like this like nerdy, like goody two shoes guy, and then like the bad girl, like sexy addict. But like it's weird because like you wouldn't, they're polar opposites, so you wouldn't think that they would like work, but they do, which is like a pleasant surprise. So yeah, unlikely couple, but it really works. And then it's a pretty close like representation of humility and excitement and everything that goes into like love and commitment. Yeah, I like all of the awkward moments that happen. There's like, like when a guy's like trying to impress a girl or vice versa, and then like the joke that they say like really didn't come off very well, so like this just kind of addresses those things that we don't usually talk about. It's really funny. Yeah, so it's really well written. It's actually, the series is over, but there were 3 seasons, and I just finished season 1. Yeah, I know. I was like, where were you hiding all this time? It's really funny. And Dr. S, guess who is in a few episodes?
Who?
Kirby Howell.
No!
Yes, one of our favorite new actresses. Isn't that crazy? I was like, oh my gosh, there you are again.
No,
yeah.
She's everywhere.
Oh my gosh, good for her. But yeah, if you just want to like get back to like, it's almost like, it reminds me of like the older format of like situation comedy, like romantic comedy shows. There's no live audience or anything, but it was kind of neat to see like, yours was like very new and original. This was like kind of bringing back,
like a throwback.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
One of the OG type style shows. Yeah, so in honor of Valentine's Day, you all should watch Love and Sex Education, apparently. Yeah, very cool.
Different sides of the whole story.
Yeah. Well, and these people are like in their 30s too, so yeah, you got the teenagers, 30s. Anyways, something for everyone.
Cool.
That's what we like to do here. All right, so this week we are going to induct a new show into our Wall of Fame, and what better show for Valentine's Day than the Newlywed Game? Okay, so you watched the Newlywed Game.
I did. I used to watch this when I was little.
Now, there were a few versions. So the first one came out, it was 1966 and 1974, hosted by the very charming Bob Eubanks. And that's the one I remember watching. Did you watch that one?
I did.
But then there was another one after that called the New Newlywed Game that ran from 1984 to 1989. I don't know if I watched that one, but it was hosted by him, so it's kind of a blur. I don't know which one. But the concept's really cool. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but they have like 4 married couples, newly married couples, and they ask them sometimes risque questions, and then they have to see if their partner would guess what they would say. And why is it so fascinating to see people do that? I don't know. I liked it when they got it wrong.
Yeah, and they would get in fights. I think that's what was so funny, is that they were like, what? Why would you say that about me?
It's the original Jerry Springer show.
It was really funny. I just remember them be like, well, are you kidding me?
You're like, why would you? No, I would never say that. Yeah, something really twisted that we think that's cool. But anyway, I always wanted to be on Newlywed, the Newlywed Game show, but I not a newlywed.
Was a child and not married.
Yeah, but even as a child, I thought it was so cool. Anyway, have you ever played a Newlywed Game like with your spouse? Like,
I have not.
Maybe you should do that.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Maybe that'd be fun.
There are these little like little booklets that I've gotten for people who get married about how well do you know your bride, how well do you know your groom, and it's kind of like the Newlywed Game. You're supposed to take them on your honeymoon with you.
Oh, really? Did you do that?
I did not. I've given them to people I didn't take them with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Yeah.
We should play that with our significant others and see how it goes and report back.
Good idea.
We have homework. But anyway, I think that there is a new Newlywed Game that is out currently right now. I think it started like 2009-ish. I haven't seen it.
I know a little bit about it, though.
Really?
Okay.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, because I know that the first gay couple appeared. It was George. So it was a celebrity edition. It was George Takei and his husband, Brad Altman.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
George Takei?
Yeah. And they actually won. They won. So in the next season, they had the first non-celebrity gay couple.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But we also have to talk about making Whoopi.
Oh, that's where that classic phrase came from.
So do you know that they started saying that phrase to get around censorship in the earlier edition because you couldn't say sex or making love or things like that. But then it was like, it became such a signature phrase of the show that even in the 80s and later when they could say sex, they just decided to keep saying making
Might
Whoopi.
as well.
Because it's funny.
Did Bob Eubanks come up with that, you think?
I don't know.
I like to say he did. Yes, I think that was all Bob. Bob, like I know him.
Making
I felt
Whoopi.
like I knew him. Yeah, making Whoopi. Do you ever say that, like in your day-to-day life?
I do.
I'm going to now.
Yeah.
If it happens.
Like at work. I say making Whoopi.
Well, anyway, it's getting hot in here. So anyway, Newlywed Game. Welcome to our Wall of Fame. It's perfect for Valentine's Day. Okay, all you lovers out there, thanks for sticking around and watching our Valentine's Day episode of Tori Talks TV. I hope you're feeling the love. We're feeling the love with all your comments and the likes and the subscribers. Thank you so much. Keep it up, though, please. More love, please. Okay, and we love you, and happy TV watching. We will see you next time on Tori Talks TV. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you, mean it.
Yeah, let's try and make this light this week. Not so serious. Okay, ready?
Serious.
Remember that one time when we were like really serious?
No, I don't.
I don't either.